let's see, I want to have you guys give me a hand with this one for a little bit. Have you ever, let's see, handled cards? Do you play cards? Are you a card playing kind of guy? Yeah? Well, you'd be perfect for this. Tell you what I want to do. I want to have you cut the cards. Let me give a quick shuffle here first. I want to have you cut the cards into 4 different packets, approximately equal, although it's not essential that they be equal, but 4 packets. There you go. Starting from here, if you would, just all the way across. Very good. Very good. There's no way I could have predicted that it would turn out that way, or which cards would end up in which packet, or which cards would end up on the tops of each packets. So I tell you what, let's just go ahead and take the tops of each one of those, and isn't it interesting that you just happened to end up with all 4 aces?
How'd you do that?
You did very good.
We're not playing with you.
Double your salary. Double your salary. Now, you know, this is actually kind of a sequence that's come up with just asking yourself the question, how can you do it? How can you go further than that? How can you go further than that? Now, it's great to have someone else actually be the person who ended up cutting to the aces, but there's another approach that you could take to this. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I want to take the aces, and I'm going to place them back into the deck like this. There goes 1. And I'm going to see if I can't come up with yet another way to produce these same 4 aces. There goes 2 into the deck. Next to go be the ace of hearts, cutting it into the deck. And finally, of course, the ace of spades. And here we go, lost into the deck. Now, the first way that I want to try and find those cards would be to position those cards exactly where they should be inside of that deck. For example, there's so many different ways you can cut to the cards. You cut to the aces that time. Let's spell to them. Let's spell the ace of diamonds, okay? A-C-E-O-F-D-I-A-M-O-N-D-S-S. Lo and behold, the ace of diamonds. One mustn't forget the S. I'm going to place that ace back in there face up, the ace of diamonds. Let's go for the ace of clubs this time. So that would be A-C-E-O-F-C-L-U-B-S. It works yet again. So this time I'll cut it 3 times and see if I can't randomly end up with one of those aces. Why, lo and behold, look at that. That's the 3rd ace. So now we have only 1 ace left to try and find, and that would be the ace of spades. Now, you remember we put 1 ace face up back inside the deck. That was the ace of diamonds, right? But if I snap my fingers, that ace of diamonds changes into the ace of spades. Now, that's a pretty good little sequence for finding the 4 aces in 4 different parts, but I guess there is, if you keep asking yourself, how much further can you go? There is one step further that you could go, and that's to kind of find them in a more instant sort of way like this. So if I take 1, 2, 3, 4, there's all 4 of those aces.